Ladies, I'm here on that show, and I'm here to talk about ALDS Game 5. What a game. Instant classic. 15 innings to decide who would make the ALCS or who would be going home, and the Seattle Mariners beat the Detroit Tigers 3-2, and they win the series 3-2. This best of 5. Detroit gave it everything they had. They turned 2 double plays in extra innings. The offense just could never come through. It felt like neither offense was ever going to come through. Seattle had their chances. They grounded to some double plays that ended innings. Genuinely felt like this game was never going to end. But this was a hell of a game, dude. I mean, just exciting. Both these teams were burning out their bullpens. Hell, even the Seattle Mariners had Logan Gilbert and Luis Castillo come out of the bullpen in this ball game. A phenomenal job by both these bullpens. This was an exciting game. Jorge Polanco with the walk-off single to send the Mariners to Toronto. Detroit gave it everything they had in this game. Just a great moment, man. But this was just a crazy game. I mean, three of the four starting pitchers this series for both teams pitched in it. This was just wild game from start to finish. From start to finish in this one. The Mariners took an early 1-0 lead. And then, for some reason, they took out George Kirby. And then Detroit gets a 2-run homer in the 6th inning by Kerry Carpenter. But the Mariners tied in the bottom of the 7th from Leo Rivas. And then nobody else scored until the bottom of the 15th inning. But for the Seattle Mariners, man, it's been a long time coming. Hell of a regular season, and they had to fight in this series. I mean, it wasn't an easy series for them, but hey, win's a win. Was it the prettiest win? No, but it was an instant classic of an elimination game. And they'll face Toronto for the first time since 2001, headed to the ALCS. Jorge Polanco in the 15th inning. It was the longest winner take-off playoff game in MLB history. Just an amazing night and an amazing series. I love baseball, dude. First, we get a walk-off error with my Dodgers against Philadelphia. Then a 15th inning winner take-all game. What are we going to get with Chicago and Detroit? Or, excuse me, Chicago and Milwaukee. All the pitchers will be so tired because they got to play Toronto on, Sunday? They're going to be tired. But this is why I'm anti-Ghost Runner and always will be. Especially for the postseason. But it wasn't an awful game. It was exciting until the very end right there. The postseason is dictated by pitching and defense. It was a pitching and defensive gem-filled game with lots of extra inning drama. If you hate this game, then I don't know what you want, man. Not every game's gonna be a high scoring game. If you've watched this series, none of these games have really been that high scoring. Besides the last game, they've not been that high scoring. But just phenomenal job by these pitchers. With the Tigers, Tariq Skubal. Phenomenal. I mean, Tariq Skubal. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 13 strikeouts from Tariq Skubal. He gives up 2 hits and 1 run over those 6 innings and strikes out 13. I mean, what a game by Tariq Skubal. On his 99th pitch, strikes out Kyle Rayleigh on 101 down the middle. But yeah, fantastic. Tariq Skubal. George Kirby, he went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 6 strikeouts from George Kirby. I don't know why they took him out when they did. He was dealing only, 60-something pitches? I thought that was I don't know, mate. I guess he's well rested enough to pitch Sunday, but I don't know. He only threw 66 pitches for some reason. Which, they really took him out after 5 innings. I feel like he could have went maybe another inning, but George Kirby and Tariq Skubal both pitched fantastic for 5 and 6 innings. But let's get to these damn bullpens, because they were used heavily tonight. The Mariners, they got to Gage Spire, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. Matt Brash, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts for Matt Brash. Andres Munoz, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts from Andres Munoz. Logan Gilbert, 2 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Logan Gilbert. He even pitched out of the damn bullpen tonight. Hats off to him, 2 innings out of the damn bullpen. Throwing 30-plus pitches and going over 2 innings just 3 days after pitching 6 innings is so impressive, man. Then you go to... Get back to the Mariners stat sheet. Edward Bazardo, 2.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts from Bazardo. Fantastic work out of the bullpen by Bazardo. Strikes out 4. And he struck out the side in the top of the 13th. Phenomenal. And Luis Castillo, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and he strikes out 1. So, just great overall job by the bullpen of the Seattle Mariners. Both bullpens were fantastic. And the defense of the Tigers, getting 2 double plays in extra innings to try and keep it alive was great. Their bullpen was obviously heavily used their bullpen heavily after they take out Skubal. Kyle Finnegan, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts from Kyle Finnegan. He got into trouble, and Tyler Holton couldn't save him with 2 outs in the 7th inning with an RBI single. Then Tyler Holton, obviously, like I said, pitches, 0.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And Will Vest, 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts from Will Vest in those 2 innings. Troy Melton, the rookie, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. But he had a very good postseason for a rookie, man. Got to have a huge jam there. I believe, what was it? Had to be like 10th, 11th, something like that. Cater Montero, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. He also got a huge double play. I think Melton got a strikeout to Galvin inning. Montero got a double play. He went 2 innings, Jack Flaherty. 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He also induced a huge double play. But Tommy Kahnle, 0.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. I don't know, man. I wouldn't have put in Tommy Kahnle there. Like, throwing him in there is essentially throwing the game. With the season on line, putting in Tommy Kahnle, I don't know about that, man, but say what you want about pulling Tariq Skubal or Tommy Kahnle. I don't agree when they pulled those guys, pulled Tariq Skubal or put in Tommy Kahnle when they did, but some of your offensive guys, Riley Green 0 for 6, Torkelson 0 for 6, Torres 0 for 6, Keith 0 for 5, Meadows 0 for 5. Like, Tommy Kahnle shouldn't have been out there. The game was over the second he stepped on the mound, but the offense didn't do any favors in this game for him. Like, some of their key guys going 0-4s. The only guy that was really good was Kerry Carpenter, and that was it. But now let's go over these damn lineups. Carpenter, 4 for 5, 2 walks, 2 RBIs, a homer, 2-run homer, a 4-hit game from Kerry Carpenter. He did all he could for this damn offense, man. He was 4 for 5, 2 RBIs with 2 walks. And all other Tigers were like 1 for 33, 0 RBIs, and 12 Ks at one point. The Tigers had 51 at-bats. Kerry Carpenter had 4 hits. Dingler had 2. McKinstry and Baez each had 1. Torres, Green, Torkelson, Keith, and Meadows went hitless. But, I mean, you had gems from Skubal and Kirby. 6 starting pitchers deployed a 15-inning, 5-hour game. Jorge Polanco walk-off. Just an all-time classic, man. But Kerry Carpenter was 4 for 5 with 2 walks. The rest of the Tigers were 4 for 46 with 2 walks. Torres, Green, Torque, and Keith went a combined 0 for 23 with 10 strikeouts. I mean, say what you want about with the manager, A.J. Hinch, but the offense did not do shit. Torres 0 for 6 and a walk, Green 0 for 6 and a walk, Torkelson 0 for 6, Keith 0 for 5, McKinstry 1 for 6, Dingler 2 for 6, Meadows 0 for 5, and Baez 1 for 6. For the Mariners, Rosarena 0 for 5, Cal Rayleigh 1 for 5, 2 walks, Rodriguez 0 for 5, 2 walks, They intentionally walked him there. I don't mind the decision because you want to set up the double play. Polanco 1 for 6 on walking an RBI. Eugenio Suarez 3 for 6 and a run scored. Garver 0 for 1 and an RBI. Pinch hitting Leo Rivas 1 for 3, a walk and an RBI. Victor Robles 1 for 4 and a walk, and J.P. Crawford 1 for 6. But yeah, what a series, man. The Seattle Mariners win it 3-2. The game and the series. Let's go over the stats here. Detroit had 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 errors. They scored both their runs in the 6th inning. The offense just didn't come up clutch when they needed it, man. Their defense turned clutch double plays when they needed them, but the offense just couldn't. Seattle had 8 hits, 3 runs. I think they scored, one in the 2nd, 1 in the 7th, and 1 in the 15th inning. 8 hits, 3 runs, no errors for Seattle. Tigers had 2. Bottom of the 2nd, Garver with a sac fly. Top of the 6th, Carpenter homers. Makes it 2-1, Detroit leads. But then the bottom of the 7th, Leo Rivas with an RBI single to tie the ball game. And then Polanco with an RBI single to win it 3-2. What a game, man. We had starting pitchers out of the bullpen. Gems from Screwball and Kirby. Extra innings drama with the double plays. But congratulations to the Mariners, man, going to the American League Championship Series. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the pitching, because they have to play Sunday, so we'll have to see what they do. But yeah, that's really all I got to say here. So leave a like, comment for more, and check some out a lot. Peace, and have a good night.